Yo. Yo. Pop out the YouTube chat. Did the notif send in Discord? Yes, it did. Huge. All right. Chat, how are we doing today? Ugh. Been a long week for me. What did we end off with? I don't even remember what deck we ended with last time. I'm just going to start from the top. Actually, we were on painted deck, so I'm going to assume that we either ended on painted deck. We'll just start with Anglyph. That's fine. Hey, Aiden. Aiden with the first W. Kind of forgot that I added that. Good stuff. Welcome in, man. How you doing? Ugh. Chat, it was a weekend, I'll just say that. Probably gonna be a shorter-ish stream because I'm a bit on the tired side, but you know. Sometimes I say that and then it's like a 4-hour stream, so we'll see. Doing good, tired but doing good. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. Techno, welcome in. Alright, let's kick it off with some Anaglyph deck action. We'll see if we can get a good old win streak cooking. Just go for high spades. This should work. Howdy, TP. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Rental Shoot the Moon, especially Eternal, is probably not the play. Seance first pick is definitely not the play. We want the Buffoon pack. Both perishable. Do we want Random Seal or do we want Chance It Upgrade? Well, Chance It Upgrade provides, like, kind of forces us to slot into a hand. That was a voice crack and a half. Or Certificate maybe is just like, it's random value, but it's still value that we can use no matter what. Let's just take Certificate here. I'm a big Certificate glazer anyway, so like, it's pretty good. Space Joker is your Joker. That is true. Space Joker is kind of my goat. But, I mean, I'm a Certificate glazer as well. We got a Red Seal 10 off of that. That's actually not even like that bad. There are better hits for sure, but like, I'm not complaining about that, right? Needed a 7 or a queen for the straight. Bang. Working, sadly. That's rough, man. Hope the shift is not treating you too terribly. Could go for an Eternal Swash. That's like a great early game play, but maybe not such a good late game play. I think we can afford it. Just so I don't die here. The window, we get a purple seal, but it's debuffed. Love to see that. Smash like. I guess just hard hunt for the jack. Huge. I need to get multiplayer Balatro set up so I'm ready if there's ever another one. Huge. It's good stuff. Are you in the Discord? Because if you're not in the Discord, I would join that because that's probably where I would announce if we would do another like multiplayer night. Should be linked in the YouTube description. Could take a Droll Joker if we just want to play flushes. That probably gets us through the entirety of the early game here. And considering we're kind of just adding stuff willy-nilly with Certificate, maybe we want to go flush. Flush is just kind of mid, though. Like, y'all already know I am not a fan of flush at all. And Droll Joker is like, plus 10 mult on a flush is like a fart in the wind, dude. I mean, I'm gonna take it just because it's more consistent early game, which is more consistent money and all that, but like, I'm not super happy about it. Just know that. Play the flush. Sweet. Joining now, huge. reserved parking on a flush build? I don't think so. Let's just go next. Okay, we got a blue seal. I'm gonna greed a little bit for a diamonds flush so that I could maybe enhance this queen. Unlucky. I don't even hate this play, honestly, because then we get another purple seal in the deck, and we can also just play a flush here. Does this win? Oh, this probably doesn't win, actually. No, it does not. Okay, this is maybe a little awkward with our seal now. That is admittedly on me. I guess we're playing pairs. Smash like. Flushes are good as long as... as you can spam them with the checkered deck so you can get obelisk value. Yeah, but that's like one isolated instance where it gets value, right? And you can also just do that with like pairs on any other deck, so I don't think that's valid justification for flushes being good. Flushes are very spammable, but to account for them being very spammable, they scale like poo-poo stink. You can get away with playing them in the lower stakes. In the lower stakes, I think flushes are perfectly fine, but once you get up to the higher scaling that purple stake and above offers, I just think they fall off so heavily. I think flushes in gold stake is just fighting a losing battle. We'll take an Arcana pack and just hope for some money. We did not get anything of the sort. I guess we could just make a wild card if we're playing flushes for right now. That feels kind of bad, but playing into what we have is playing into what we have. The Psychic, admittedly, is like a huge nothing here, so that's kind of cool. Spent a majority of my day playing Balatro and rewatching Arrested Development, so shift is going pretty breezy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can't really complain about that, huh? Had a pretty nasty Ancient Joker plus Photo Chad flush build the other day. Okay, that is the one piece of credit where I will give flushes is Ancient Joker is broken. Ancient Joker is insane. Campfire build. I think it's a bit early for a campfire, but we do have a lot of seals in our deck, and if we just generate like some tarot cards that we maybe don't love, we can be selling those. We have a tarot card in hand. Overall, I think campfire is maybe not too bad here. We'll take misprint as well just for some supplemental mult. Clearance sale also with the campfires, like pretty sick. I think this is overall not too shabby for us. Let's rip this. How do we have... Okay, I was gonna say, never mind. Forget I said anything, chat. Rip that to scale campfire again. I just realized they really named the Flush Joker Droll Joker. Damn, even they think Flush gamers are dumb. One letter from Drool. Is that comparable? I don't know. Okay, that's free campfire value. We love to see that. Let's grab the pack. We'll take Temperance just so we can get away with taking clearance sale one ante earlier. And then we can do this and still keep interest. Campfires at ×2. Chat, what are our opinions on Campfire? I think Campfire is kind of solid, but I feel like I'm in the minority. I feel like a lot of people don't like Campfire, but I'm curious to hear my chat's opinions now. I feel like it's very in to be a Campfire hater, but I enjoy me some Campfire gaming. I would enjoy even more if the blue seal could hit the card that I want, but, you know, can't win them all. It's okay. I guess in theory we could sell this to the Campfire and not be super sad. Let's go for a sigil here. All right, we're playing into clurbs. That's fine. We can play clurbs diamonds if we really need to. Rental jokers are just infinite campfire value. But I like flushes. That's rough, man. That's rough. All right, well, we can scale Jupiter here and then probably just sell this Mercury to the Campfire. I'm going to take the Magician, but I'm not going to sell it to the Campfire just because I think, especially with how early we are in the game, we're probably going to get more value out of playing lucky cards than just selling the Magician. Could actually do this, and I'm like super satisfied with that. Mult and money. I mean, I can't really complain about that. Campfire is great early, but I don't love it later. I'm on like the flip side of that. I think Campfire gets much better the later in the run you get. Because usually when you're later in your run, you're going to have way more econ. And if econ on Campfire is just like a free build. That was the worst standard pack of all time. I have a bunch of... I have like almost one of every seal in my deck. I don't even know why I ripped that, if I'm being honest. Let's sell you. Maybe we grab Planet Merchant here just to get it out of the pool, but also because if we have Campfire, then maybe that's like pretty good for... what was I going to say? For like finding stuff to feed to it. Go one more. Sell you. Campfire's at times 1.75 pre-small blind. Blue Joker is a polychrome. This is a pretty good start. Can discard a purple seal. That's phenomenal for us. Make a red seal gold card for some more econ. I'm assuming this doesn't win, but maybe with the added chips from Blue Jonkler it does. Okay, it does. Huge. So we get some econ to feed the Campfire. Econ from winning the blind. Let's buy this and immediately sell. What are we staring at for skips? D6 tag. Cringe. It's okay if you have money, but if you don't, garbage. Isn't that like any money sink choker, to be fair? Red seal wild card. Like, the red seal is enticing, but the wild kind of means nothing. Maybe we take the polychrome card just because, you know, polychrome cards are pretty powerful. We're also kind of playing into clubs. I'm going to take the polychrome card. Maybe it's not a good play there. We have Blue Jonkler as well. Okay, well, I'm just full forcing this now. Take you, sell you, reroll one more. I don't like Campfire because I'm bad at the game. I get too attached to them Jonklers. You know what? That's kind of real. That's kind of real. I feel you for that. It's also much... It's also kind of like Madness in the sense that it only gets better as you go... Well, I shouldn't say it gets better as you go up in the stakes. It's not like Madness where it gets better as you go up. It's only better on Gold Stake, but I think it's significantly better on Gold Stake because of the existence of rental jokers, because every rental joker that isn't eternal, you can just pick up for $1, immediately sell for $1, and then it's just free value on the Campfire, which I think is phenomenal. Take the gold seal, take the purple seal, because we want a bunch of econ to fuel our Campfire. Probably could get away with taking the steel card here. I don't have huge hand size, though, which is kind of what worries me there. I mean, this is buku bucks in terms of value. This is so good for us. I could even be convinced to get rid of the misprint here, because that is value city for Campfire. Holy moly. Times 4.25, chat. That is crazy. Take that. All right, go next. Staring down the club. That is kind of annoying, in all honesty, but that's okay. I think we can bounce back. We have a good amount of diamonds in our deck. I'm going to play this just for the gold seal value, because, you know, Campfire is going to be doing Campfire things, so we're going to want a lot of money in the bank. This is kind of annoying, but maybe given how much... Okay, I was going to say maybe given how much that other pair scored, we get out of that, but we don't. Let's go. Had a run with Blueprint, Brainstorm, Ancient, Photograph, Chad, and Baron with 10 Wild Kings with all the shit debuffed boss blinds already done. That's why I like Flush a lot. Why were you running Baron, bro? Huh? Anyway. Wouldn't that be like a Flush 5 build? Yeah, exactly. But also, why are you running Baron in that build? Because why not? Because Sock exists and I didn't see you mention it in your build? Could take a Hieroglyph. I don't hate that, but I don't really love it either. Maybe we take a peek in some Celestial packs. 1.5x is 1.5x. Yeah, but Sock is like many 1.5x's. Just do this. I'm not lucky enough for that. Honestly, kind of real. That is fair. That is justification for that. Let's take that and immediately sell it. Campfire not doing incredible here. Which is maybe a big problem. We'll see whether it actually is or not. Death, I don't think is going to be that enticing for us. Okay, maybe I was incorrect to Mundo, chat. Bang. Let's just make a whole mess of lucky cards. I'm going to play the 6s here, just again for the gold seal value. Wow, that was no points. We are going to need to get extraordinarily lucky with some lucky card triggers here, I think. Okay, we got 1, and that didn't even help. This flush should win no matter what, so I'm just going to greed a little bit and hope that we get blue seal value, which we don't. Smash like. That's okay. I'm absolutely loving Night Rain, dog. Everybody's calling it mid, but from everything I've seen, it looks pretty good. I'm not like a Souls head, though, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in the loop. Lucky Cat would go crazy. Yeah, Lucky Cat here would not be that bad. We don't have much for, like, re-triggering, though, is the only thing. I swear I've seen Walkie Talkie, like, a billion times so far. Yay, Stencil! Actually, Stencil may be better than Droll Joker. Droll Joker is +10, and Stencil is +10. This is, like, strictly better as we scale Jupiter. Plus, it allows us to always have a slot, or it encourages us to always have a slot open for Campfire, which is maybe pretty enticing. Nice. Holy value? Damn. Okay. Let's make you a gold card since you have the blue seal anyway. Let's maybe play the pair of aces. I'm going to greed a little bit here. Okay. I just upgraded myself, so I now have 2 grappling hooks, which I can follow up with an insane fire attack. That's actually kind of sick. Let's sell you. Let's sell you because you're not the hand that we're playing. Let's sell you because we don't really care about you. Let's rip the Arcana pack. We can wheel here. Unfortunate. Let's rip you. We could Emperor, make a gold card. Let's Emperor and see what's in the box. Judgment. Gift card. Is that maybe worth taking along for a while? Just for temperance values? I mean, we could Hieroglyph and just take this along, and then we're probably fine. No wheel action. Let's Hieroglyph. I feel like that's a pretty decent long-term play. Sell the Judgment. Campfire's not incredible, but it should be good enough to where we can win with it. There's already some value for us. That is crazy. Survey says... Huge. W Campfire. I heard about Night Rain, and I must say 10 out of 10. The graphics, fun idea, cool bosses, and overall very difficult, minus the way you revive teammates in the game. Crashing a whole lot, but they will probably fix, so it's going to be a goated game without the bugs. Does every AAA game just release with, like, hella bugs now? It's actually kind of annoying. Immediately reversing the... What's it called? Hieroglyph that we just took with the +1 hand voucher. Let's wheel. Nada. Let's Temperance reroll. That's quite enticing, actually. God, Campfire is so nice, man. All of the rentals that I would normally be, like, screaming over is just infinite value. ×3 going into the small blind is crazy. I actually love Campfire, dude. I cannot overstate my general love of Campfire. It's so good. So underrated, man. Absolute fire, Joker. Shock, I want to use you. Also, good morning, guys. Okay, you can't just, like, gloss over that, bro. You can't say something like that and then just immediately follow it up with, hey, good morning. Like, that's not how this works. It's the boss, the house. Kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever bought an Eternal to sell to Campfire by accident? Nope, but it's probably going to happen this run, so keep an eye out. Literally almost just did it with the bus right there. Another double tag. Yo, the negative skip that we're about to get is about to go crazy. That should be good enough. Okay. We can discard all of this nonsense. We can use that. We have a winning flush and a blue seal, so let's just play the high card for some econ. Followed up with a flush. Get ourselves a Jupiter finally. Stencil is now officially better than Droll Joker. Smash like. Showman on the Stencil would be funny, but we have 2 Eternals, so that's not happening. So bro is just getting farmed for Campfire Molt here. Let's take the Arcana pack. We could do some deck fixing. Maybe when you have Polychrome Blue Joker, we don't really care about that. And especially when we have a Campfire that we can just feed anyway. Could take a Judgment, but I probably don't care about what we get from there unless it's like an astronomically good Times Molt Joker. Like Tribe would probably be better than Blue Jonkler right now. I think we just Emperor though. That is value and a half. Emperor, we get Hermit and more Campfire value. Let's hope that there's a Jupiter in here. There is not. Go for straights. Emperor for Campfire value. Campfire's already 5x. It's 6x now. It's actually over 6x. This is what I'm talking about. If you get a run with like any econ whatsoever, you just buy up everything in your shops and suddenly Campfire's the GOAT. And furthermore, we took Planet Merchant in this run and it's not garbage. I normally hate Planet Merchant and would not even consider taking it, but Planet Merchant is actually like incredible with Campfire because planets cost less than Jokers. So you can just buy, like if you're playing flushes like I am, you can just buy all of the planet cards that you see, pop all the Jupiters that you see, and then immediately just sell all the other planet cards for a Campfire boost, and then 50% of what you invested you get back. Holy value, chat. Anyway, I'm actually going to play this for the gold seal value. Should have discarded there. There was a second purple seal. That is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to do this just to be safe. We probably had a flush anyway, but, you know, better safe than sorry and all that. And yeah, we are already scoring enough to beat the final boss. So at this point, we just want to hope that we draw into flushes and don't pass away. Planet Tycoon, this is, I think, the first time I have ever redeemed this voucher in a gold stake run, but this is actually, like, great for us. Because we already saw that these 4 Jokers score us 400,000 points, which is enough to beat the final boss. So now we just want to have a bunch of bullshit in our shop so that we can just pick up, sell, 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 and etc. On that note, let's maybe wheel for, like, a Polychrome, since we're going to be keeping all these Jokers. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't say good morning to you, Sneaky Link. What? I said to the good people of chat. Oh, cool. Mr. Shock, have you played Blocks Fruits with your life on the line or your mouth filled with mangoes? This is Dark Mango Psychology. What are you talking about? Schizo chatter, bro. No negative skip, big Sag. Let's just buy some planet packs or planet cards, drown our sorrows in scaling Campfire, as any red-blooded American should. See, the issue with Campfire is literally just going to be getting through small blinds. Small blinds are going to be relatively scary because our Campfire, comparatively, is going to be scoring not all that much. But if we can get through the small blind, we have so many value pieces that we're probably just safe to scale through the rest of the game. All right, well, if we play high card, I'm just going to win, so I might as well play the flush here. Money trigger on the lucky card, huge. Love to see it. Devil May Cry stream when? Probably not for a while, but I'm not saying that I wouldn't be opposed to, or that I would be opposed to it, because I wouldn't be. Emperor for value. Sell you, sell you. Hope there's a Jupiter in here. There is not, so just scale something random. Reroll, buy, sell. I'm actually going to buy and use you since you are the hand that I care about the most. Buy, sell. 8-ball cameo, Schmeckles, smash like, sell. Buy, sell. You are eternal, and you would make me lose money from interest. Go next. Assuming we don't find our gold card, which is probably unlikely, but I digress. Let's maybe make a glass card here, just to make our small. We can find that on our small blinds, provided it doesn't break here, and that maybe makes our life a lot easier. Aiden, are we secretly Dantis? Huh? Hey, smash like for the speculative judgment. Holy double tags. If I get a negative skip, this is going to be the greatest moment of my life. It's going to be pre-boss blind. I already know it. It's going to be anti-8 big blind negative skip, and I'm going to freak out. Let's use the judgment because we can sell that for campfire value. Pop the Jupiter. We can't really do anything else. Campfire's at 575. Face cards drawn face down. That shouldn't matter. I'll take a double card, honestly. What else is in the box? Moon. I mean, we're playing clubs flush, so maybe we just do this for more consistent flush. We actually have flush house here, but I don't think it's good for us to play whatsoever, so I'm just going to make a random gold card and go like this. 3 molt triggers scales us immediately out of here. Huge. Bang. Negative skips. Damn. Redeem Hone. Not really sure why I did that in retrospect. We probably don't need any other jokers, but it's fine. Hopefully we get like a priestess or an emperor in here. Jupiter is also pretty cool. We could take a judgment. I think I'm going to take Jupiter. I think that ends up being a bit more consistent. Reroll for hopefully 2 sellable cards. Ooh, our campfire's actually not looking that great. Maybe we reroll a little bit more here just to get a little bit more value. I think we're still fine, but it's in like somewhat shaky territory. Ideally, we want to keep this in our hand, but I don't know where our score is at for this. I guess we do have ×4. Let's just greed. Oh yeah, there we go. Give me 1 molt trigger and we probably scale. Let's go. W greeting for the Red Seal gold card. We will buy this. We will sell this. We will buy this. We will sell this. Let's reroll once and do the same. ×3 on the campfire. That's still like not that much. Starting to get derailed just ever so slightly. Let's sell you. Let's get a couple of more purple seals worth of value. That is actually incredible. Sell you, sell you. Maybe we can pick up the blue seal here. Damn. Unfortunate. Oh, we actually still could. Okay, huge. Gonna go ahead and play the gold card just to keep the glass card for if we end up needing it later on. That was probably a dumb play, actually. Our deck is pretty large. We're probably never finding our glass card, even if we do need it. But, you know, if it shows up, smash like, I'm a genius. Venus. I kind of want to keep Mr. Bones here for the anti-8 small blind. I feel like, especially with our financial situation, anti-8 small blind could probably turn me inside out, so to speak. So let's maybe just do this, go next. Let's play the flush. This does not win because we're getting rid of ×2 from the stencil. Ooh, that's actually like really bad. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm also going to sell you because you're actually bad for our scoring. Nice molt trigger. Huge. Okay. Campfire resets and we don't have that much money to replenish it, which is actually somewhat of a problem. Nacho Tong swoops in to save the day. No negative skip. Oh, and Violet Vessel, so I'm cooked. Yeah, Vessel definitely murders me here. Unless I get, like, the greatest... What could I get here? D6 tag is actually, like, really good. in theory, because I could just re-roll the shop for way less and just buy a bunch of shit to get through. Vessel, maybe that's the play. Glass card there is also pretty good. Let's give her a shot. We do not need all those D6 tags, but I think that's going to be like the only way that we reliably scale past here. Ship it. There we go. Okay, that's what we like to see. The lucky card triggers save the day. That's unfortunate. Let me not get greedy and just play the third flush. We need to have a better comeback than my friend's academic comeback. P.S. He still failed. Shock money trigger. Something is off. No, for real, bro. Okay, so this is incredible value for us. Now I think we're at the point where buying Jupiters and then selling them to the campfire is probably more worth it. Crack this for money. We could also take a priestess, which I think is exactly what I'm going to do because I need to scale this campfire a ton. We could crack this for an immolate, potentially. Do any of these actually help us? Sigil's bad. Medium does not give us immediate value, but I guess it could give us value in the boss. Familiar could give us like steel cards, and same with incantation. I think probably we want... Well, medium is guaranteed value. I guess it's not because we could just not see the purple seal. If we get like enhanced cards, then we could maybe get steel cards, and steel cards are maybe not that bad for beating the boss. Let's crack an incantation, and we get 0 steel cards. Smash like. Hermie. Pop an idol. Do we want to keep you? No. Sell you. Another Hermie. This is about to be the greatest comeback of all time. This is genuinely about to be the greatest comeback of all time. We have $73. Campfire's at times 3.25. We are about to get only rentals and planet cards in our Joker or in our shop. This is good. This is about to be incredible. If I beat Violet Vessel with this, I am literally the greatest gamer of our generation. All right. Oh my god, dude, it's happening. Remember to buy a Joker for sticker? No. No. Because if I buy a Joker for sticker, that cuts my molt in half because of stencil. I cannot do that and reliably win this. Otherwise, I definitely would. Okay, Campfire's at times 7.25. So this is like the best chance at winning that we have, right? Maybe we get rid of the blue Joker for right now as well. What are our chips at? 215 times 28. So it's a times 1.5 to our molt. And, well, no, because if we get rid of blue Joker, then this just times 1.5s. So no, we keep blue Joker. The Swashbuckler, in retrospect, was a really bad play, but if we didn't take it, we might just not die. Why doesn't all dice tag work on one blind? Stupid game. I kind of agree, man. That's like so cringe that we just have 10,000 D6 tags and nothing to do with them, but it is what it is. Okay, very great starting hand for us, especially if we get some molt triggers here. $485. It's gonna be close. Okay, there's glass. We need at least one molt trigger here, I think, with glass. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Now is when it gets tricky. I think we're saved. We need this to score 200k. All right, and we beat Vessel. That was a perfect run to showcase how broken I think Campfire is. I think Campfire is incredibly slept on. If you are not taking Campfire in your gold stake runs, you need to start taking Campfire in your gold stake runs. Smash like. Granted, we got extremely lucky in our late game. We took 2 Hermits in the last shot before Vessel. But, like, if this, we got, like, disproportionately unlucky hitting Vessel. If this was any other boss, we probably just steal the W for free. Maybe, like, Crimson Heart is kind of scary, but it's not scary to the point where I think we wouldn't win, because we would still be scaling Campfire quite a bit. You were greatly underestimating your score. I mean, we still could have drawn poorly and not won there, but we're probably chilling. He finally won a run. What do you mean he finally won a run? I went on a 5 win streak, a 5 gold stake win streak, thank you, when you weren't here, okay? Get off me, Ty. This is my mod that shit talks me. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? That felt personal. It was. Wins after midnight don't count. Has been years. Love to see him win finally. I'm banning everyone in chat. That's crazy. All right, let's see if we can continue the streak. Let's go for Plasma. Starting it off pretty excellently. This wins. Wanna go on a walk? No, I do not. Excuse me, wanna go on a walk. I appreciate the offer, though. Hallucination is maybe something that I would take on, like, white stake run, high score, just to get some deck fixing right off the bat. Since we don't have the extra money from the small blind, maybe I skip Hallucination here. I guess we could still take it in theory. Just because Plasma deck kind of affords us this first ante as like a free W. But I think we probably just want to look for something that plays into our total power level. Perishable Rental Gold Jonkler is kind of cringe. I think we'll just take Banana. I'm getting caught in the crossfire. Wait, how are you getting caught in the crossfire? There's one song that no matter what type of music you like, you will love. In my case, I Can't Stop the Loneliness. It's just too peak of a song. I don't think I've ever listened to that. Or at least it's not like immediately familiar to me. Always rip the buffoon pack. It's more gambling. Yeah, I found somebody with the... Found the person with the problem. The banning chat thing. Oh, my bad, my bad. All right, we'll take this buffoon pack because the perishables are making me a little bit angry. Delayed Grat is not worth taking. Greedy Jonkler needs a sticker, so maybe we take that. Mystic Summon I don't like, especially when we already have Banana. And Ice Cream's Rental, so welcome to the team, Greedy Jonkler. Could have honestly taken Banner for an easy victory this early, but I mean, it's perishable, so it's fine. Let's go for Hearts Flush, since we top decked a bunch of hearts. Okay. There we go. Does this even win? This is a low flush. Just barely. Shock, you just learned I have a gambling problem. I literally mean it every time I can. Okay. Shong, when can you put some background music on? Never. You will get the Balatro soundtrack for all of eternity, and you will like the Balatro soundtrack for all of eternity. We're taking Ice Cream because on Plasma, that's kind of just an instant win button. Really want to take this Spectral pack, but that's kind of like a Green Goblin Mask situation. I don't think that's actually going to produce anything that we care about. It's probably just going to drain my money and give me like Incantation and Grim. Bye-bye Banana. I love jambling. Me too, bro. If anyone out there is a fan of Game Grumps, they released a Balatro video today. Wait, did they actually? I haven't watched them in so long, but I might have to give that a watch. That sounds kind of funny. All right. Ice Cream, my Plasma deck goat. Cartomancer? Nah. I think we probably want clearance sale. Maybe we take the Buffoon pack. Maybe we take Cartomancer now that it's doesn't mess with our interests. Let's actually do that. I'm a big Cartomancer fan. Polychrome on Cartomancer. Damn. That would have been so cool. Almost a straight flush. Long Shong, will you please? I can't stop the I can't stop the loneliness on in the background. I'm your favorite chatter. Right. I don't want to get copy striked, dude. Especially since I'm streaming on YouTube right now. If I was a Twitch only streamer, I could probably get away with that, but Twitch does not like that. Or YouTube does not like that. YouTube has spanked me on the ass many a time, even when I'm just like playing music from video games and been like, you don't have the license for that, Mr. Focus Shock. There goes the monetization for the video that you don't have. Get the Schloo tubes here, man. No. No. Hermie. Oh my god. Just the best Balatro player of all time. Fool for a Hermie. Smash like. He acts like he's monetized to begin with. I literally made a joke in passing about that. Now you're taking it seriously. He's your mod. What? Take the 2-pair. Let's take the discard voucher. Maybe reroll one time for some points. I guess we could take banner here. It allows us to not die, but it's also kind of stupid for money right now. Maybe we don't really care about that because we're staring down the needle, so we probably just pass away anyway. Yeah, Mike, mod my stream. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, the stream that you have, right? Yeah. No, you're so right. Constellation. If this has a blue seal, I'll buy it. Well, that worked out not so well for me. I was banking on not having to buy that. This is kind of awkward. Let's make this into a rock. Let's go next. The needle. Why do we have so many rocks? Not that I'm complaining, because rocks are probably going to be the reason that we win here, but, like, we have so many of them. Oh, wait, I'm a complete and total dunce. Chat, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just chip smacks and we win. We chip smacks and we win. We're chilling, chat. We're chilling. Trust. We chip smacks and we win. See? We're fine. I'm the newest Trackmania streamer, 18 hours a day grinding, about 1 world record per second. You know, and I would believe it, too. There's Dwayne's everywhere. What? Immolate, smash like. Don't even care what it gets rid of. That's just uber value here. Wow, this is the most gold stake pack I have ever seen in my entire life. Everything in here blows ass. That is horrible. Bean? We're not taking rental bean, dude. Plasma rocks, goated? No, for real. See, Ginger gets it. Ginger gets it. Greedy Jonkler has not done like a single thing. This is not the build for it to get a sticker either. So maybe I just like do this. Pop the Uranus. I hold a world record, actually, longest goon known to man. That's crazy, but also, no, you don't. That belongs to me. Sorry. Sorry to be the one to tell you. Castle is actually great because we have both discard vouchers. We can start scaling that. If that was not rental or perishable, I would low-key buy Stone Jonkler and just go into the stones meta. But I don't think I can do that. 1v1 right now? Rolled through Seance. Yep, I sure did. You are correct, Amundo. I sure did roll through Seance. Very observant, chat. All right, let's just discard all of the hearts that we can. And then play a fistful of rocks to win. Gonna get a Pluto here, which pretty much does not matter at all. Oh wait, we have Constellation. No, it absolutely matters. It's fine. Boink. Wow, Natty Midas Mask Vamp. That's a crazy shot. That's hilarious. You can probably ditch Ice Cream, see what's in the box. Steel Jonkler? I mean, that needs a sticker, so I'll take him along. I have to. Shock, your chat needs to be banned for 5 lives. I agree. But they're funny sometimes, so, you know, we give them the benefit of the doubt. I feel like I slurred my words almost incomprehensibly there. I cannot speak English. Chat, it's the bug that gave me a disease, okay? It's not anything that I can do. Shock, you need to time out Aiden for denying the truth. Mods. Just kidding. Oh, we are so cooked. Yeah, Ice Cream is holding the run together, and I was too stupid to realize. We are definitely dead. Unless I get, like, an absolute miracle to happen. That might constitute a miracle. It's gonna be close. I don't think we actually win here. Just barely. Wow. There's actually a mod here for once. I'm worried. Kinda want to power trip Aiden right now. Okay, so how about we don't do that? Pants? Yeah, give me pants for sure right now. That's exactly what I need. Bruh, what is with all the rocks? I mean, you're foil and a blue seal, so welcome to the team. The eye? This is terrible. Another tower. Okay, cool. Discarding spades. Perfect. Shork. What's up, No? Good seeing you, man. I don't know why I logged in through YouTube. I really don't either, but welcome. Smash like. I'm actually goated. Shock, don't power trip. You might skin your elbow. I already did that this week. I don't even remember how. I just have like a nasty blister on my elbow. But I have no idea how it got there. I just like looked at it one day and I was like, oh, that happened. I wouldn't care if you broke your elbow. That's a mod, bro. Also, what's up, Zagnor? How you doing, man? It is my professional opinion that we are probably cooked. I guess we just keep scaling pair, play a bunch of rocks, hope that Todd gets good value. r/whoosh with that reference. I don't think r/whoosh works with references. I don't think that's how that works. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but what if I did this? And then what if I did this? I'm definitely not winning. Hey, that was a lot of points, though, chat. Huh? Huh? Five rock? You really do love to see it. Let's do this. We're not scoring terribly. Not scoring great. It's enough to get by. I think I'm just gonna do this. Focus rock, can you hit a G chord? I have no idea. You a Redditor. That isn't like half of my chat Redditors. I swear y'all talk about the Balatro subreddit like all the time. Myself included. I go on the Balatro subreddit. Balatro subreddit's actually kind of fire. Pop the Mercury scale constellation. Why do we still have Cartomancer here? You know what? I'm committing to it just because he needs a sticker. I'm not getting rid of Cartomancer ever. Clever Jonkler instead of Todd. I think that's a lot more consistent. Maybe not while we're playing pairs, though. Todd's about to pass away anyway. Cartomancer better than Photo Chad? Genuinely. Crazy take. Crazy take. I think Cartomancer is overglazed. I don't like Cartomancer. It's not bad. It's funny on Gold Stake purely because you can get it as a rental and then immediately sell it. So rental Cartomancer is effectively just pay $1 for like half an Emperor. But outside of that, I think it's pretty bad. If you don't say Bootstrap's best Joker, then I'm timing you out for 10 seconds. Bootstrap's bottom 3 Jokers. And you can't time me out because I'm the... I don't have Campfire. What did I just do? I'm gonna take this for Castle. Anyway, I'm gonna pretend that that didn't happen, and we're all just gonna move on with our day, right? Right? Right. Chat, nobody saw that. We are so incredibly cooked here. The foil is saving my ass. Okay. Hang on a second. Also, Cartomancer, can you give me some chariots that Steel Joker is not just like sitting on his hands waiting to do something, please? That would be huge. This castle is also not as good as I was expecting it to be. This castle's kind of been buns the entire time, despite the fact that we've had 4 discards at our disposal like every game. Always make sure to cover your ass with foil before you put it on a fire. Ty pinned that? Yo, W message. Shock, maybe we should take a break and play blue %. Mods? Just kidding. Definitely within the top 150. You're a little out of line, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Can I get a pin, mods? Mods, timeout, Kevbo. Just kidding. I mean, this is the best we can do, right? Maybe we play this to keep the steel in our hand, since it's the same amount of Todd triggers. Can't get the rock to proc either way. What's our high card at? No, I still think this is leagues better even with the rock. Oh! Unfortunate. I went a little goofy there, admittedly. I should have rotated out Cartomancer, but I was rotating into it for the bit. All right, Loki, this is probably going to be the last match of the night. I know stream is going to be like extraordinarily short, and I apologize for that, but it was a crazy weekend, and I had to be up early for a doctor's appointment. Nobody said shit when I said it last night, so I think y'all just thought that it was like some out-of-pocket thing that I said, because I say out-of-pocket stuff periodically. A bug actually did give me a disease. So I had to go to the doctor and get all that sorted out. I have a tick-borne illness, and they got me sorted out with a bunch of meds and shit for that. So yeah, but yeah, I had to wake up early and schedule all that and yada yada. So I got like virtually no sleep last night. So I'm gonna make this stream much shorter than usual. I saw that, I just didn't know what to say to it. Honestly, pretty fair. Okay. We have Natty Flush 5 in Erratic deck. Doesn't matter the strategy outside of that. I immediately know what we're doing. I mean, we have a ton of jacks outside of that, but like, is it AIDS? Yes, it's AIDS. A bug gave me AIDS. Actually, I'm joking about that, but I'm pretty sure that can actually happen with mosquitoes. It is not AIDS. Yeah, 8 jacks in the deck. 5 of them are diamonds. Please tell me the window is the boss. The goad. True story, I was the bug. That's crazy. Yeah, gimme bus. Gimme bus. Actually, gimme bus because it's more money so that I can take smiley face. True story, I was the infected blood. Okay. See, now we're getting into the realm of goofball. Getting into that realm of goof shit, so to speak. This seems... I don't... Also, it seems to be a recurring theme that literally any time I pick up the Erratic deck, I just get so many jacks. I don't know what the game is trying to say about me by giving me so many jacks. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it, but, you know, it happens. It happens. True story, I was the doctor. True story, I was the disease. True story, I'm in Shock's balls and swimming around with the other 8 billion brothers and sisters. What is the true story? He hates 8-ball. Okay, that part's actually true. I don't hate 8-ball. 8-ball has novelty. It's just bad. Eight-ball is on like the opposite end of the spectrum for why I hate bootstraps. Actually, no, it's not. That was a complete nothing burger statement. 8-ball is just bad. 8-ball is funny. It's just terrible. Bootstraps is not even funny, and it's also terrible. I think that's what I was getting at. I guess Bootstraps has funny potential. True story, I was Jesus who made that bug. False story, Shock hates Balatro. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I actually can't stand Balatro, which is why I have... How many 6s do we have? Holy friggin' smokes! Okay, that works. Deja vu. Could we have gotten anything better there for this early in the run? That's actually wild. True story, I came from the future to plant that mosquito. False story, Shock is glad I'm a mod. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Also, chat, it was not a mosquito, bruh. Gonna put the red seal on a crappy jack just so I don't die here. Ah, okay. I kind of forgot that I had scary face. I was definitely not dying there. It's okay. $1 cash out. You love to see it. Don't think we buy anything from there. No 6, so let's fish for one. There he is. Familiar. I'm gonna keep you. That has very funny potential regardless of if it actually like ends up popping off. False story. Shock has a teeny tiny, no veins, atom-sized D. Was it the 90s cartoon tick? What? Maybe? Huh? Chat, you're confusing, streamer, man. Don't kill my Jack. Okay, okay. Okay, say less. Soul Reed. The best of all time, and the one that I saved in my hand was the gold card. That's actually kind of wild. That's hilarious. You ever find a tick on your balls, but it hurts to remove because you're yanking out more hair than your dad has on your head? No. No, that's not relatable. I'm sorry that you think it is. Seek immediate help. Do this for the time being, even though we're playing Jacks. Just because, you know, red seal value is pretty cool. What do we want from this? Grim is not the answer that I was searching out, but sure. I'm gonna play the 4 of a kind because I know it wins anyway. And I would like to save any potential 5 of a kind unlocking because we have Natty Flush 5. Let's rip the Arcana pack. Hungman or Fool for Devil or Star? I think we Star here, actually. Just to get more Jacks, because we're running into our Jacks, like, super consistently. Let's buy credit card for value. Let's buy Grabber for value, even though we probably don't need Grabber, honestly. I thought we were at the end of the ante. I am kind of an idiot. Yay! Incantation! We got, like, debatably the 2 worst spectral cards. Except if we have hologram, but like, do you see a hologram? So we're jacking it? Yes, we are jacking it. Welcome in, Schmeckles. That is just like you to pop in immediately after we start jacking it. I'm here to stay for the rest of the night, finally. Yeah, this is the last run of the night. That sucks. This is the last run. Yeah, yeah. Chat, do you want to tell Schmeckles the story of why this is the last run? I'll get you all fired up again. Give me another 6. That's just as good, debatably. Okay. I forgot gift card actually adds value to consumables as well. I was a tick and gave him AIDS. Chat, it wasn't AIDS, okay? That's not what I have. Yeah, that'll do it. What do you mean that'll do it? A bug fucked his blood. I mean, ironically, that's like more on track. Okay. Probably play the 4 of a kind so that I get more gold value. Watch this not win now because I haven't been paying attention. And it actually didn't win. All right. Those jokers are standing like plays Weezer riff. That is crazy. Bro, I just got here. We'll do one more. That was terrible. I gotta admit, chat, I know I said that would be the last run. We'll do one more. That was the worst run of all time. All right, what's our deck looking like? Exactly evenly suited. Natty Flush House Diamonds. Natty Flush House Spades. I was gonna say we're top heavy, but we're missing kings and aces. Bunch of sixes again for Sixth Sense. We're kind of bottom heavy, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, we'll just go for spades flush. Perfect. Actually, I think this has better odds. $3. Yeah, I'm not taking speculative rental shortcut, nor am I taking any of these clowns. Actually, should we just force Troubadour? Let's just force Troubadour. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's calling to me. Streamer lied, unfollowing, unsubbing, and reporting this channel. My bad. Sorry, chat. Bang. Did I have straight there? No, I did not. Bruh. Oh wait, I have 4 of a kind. What am I yapping about? What am I yapping about, chat? I have literally have 4 of a kind. $5. You could pick up a Chad, but it's both speculative and perishable, so maybe I don't do that. I think we just go next. The Psychic. I don't think that actually matters whatsoever. Let's play a full house into maybe a straight, maybe a flush. Looking like a flush. Maybe a full house? We have a lot of 6s in the dick. Go for it. This is horrible. I love it. Let's go next. All right, that was like the worst thing we could have gotten. Smash like. I'm greeting so hard here. Chat, hold the phone. Straight flush time. Straight flush time. So what's scoring anyways? Who needs that? Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith in the Troubadour certificate. This is the most anti-synergy of all time with what we have, but I want to take it so badly just because it's eternal. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Let's scale straight flush because it's a terrible idea. I'm not taking that. As much as I would love to. Okay, chat, hear me out. Speculative ethereal tag for sigil. We just as good on Troubadour. I'm not gonna lie. We just as good. Kings. What? Every time on the erratic deck, it was just a little bit slow this time, but it's literally every time I pick this deck up. That's actually crazy. That is genuinely wild. Also, we lose here because we have no scoring. Unless... Smash like, we have money. That is not what I needed. One singular hit the road and this goes to the moon. We're dead, bro. We're definitely dead here. I'm gonna unlock 5 of a kind just because I think that's the only thing that maybe gives us a chance of not passing away here. We'll play 5 of a kind instead of flush 5s. I think that's fair, especially with the Ouija. That's probably pretty easy to do anyway. Back to jacking it. It is so consistently on the erratic deck. Every time I play this deck, it's just jacks. It's just straight jacking it. Also, certificate is going to be horrible. I don't know why I committed to this. It's hilarious. I don't regret it whatsoever, but this is going to be terrible. The moment I show up, we just can't help but jack it. Okay. Okay. I have a slight problem with that. Blue seal. I'm horny. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm not jacking it on camera, chat. Trust. 2 blue seals. Please let me greed for this. Oh my god. Please. Actually, there's no way that this wins. And we don't get it anyway. Smash like. Was there anything in my shop that even helped me? We had like Celestial Pack and that was it. Alright, well I'm calling it there. You could have just said you missed me. That's crazy. Again, sorry it was such a short stream. Okay, guys, one more run. Chat, what am I looking at? Chat, what am I looking at? 21 hearts, holy shit. We have the natural hearts royal flush build with 0 deck fixing here. Am I the only one seeing this? 2 copies each of Ace, King, Queen, Jack, and 10, all of hearts. Bloodstone and Oops this shop, trust. If we get a Bloodstone and an Oops in this shop, I will genuinely stay up all night. Gotta play it now. In all honesty, I was going to anyway, but now I'm just like more excited to play it. Because this is so stupid. Glad we did one more run. Chat, okay, this is a good straight flush run, but maybe it's a better flush house build. Maybe this is better for flush house, actually. 3 queens, 3 10s, and then 2 each of like a bunch of different cards. This is actually probably way better for flush house. Flush house scores more anyway. This is a way better flush house build. It's our boss, the Monoclay. That's actually kind of tragic. I don't think Smeared Joker is worth it all. Burnt Joker. I do not love this as an Eternal. If we're going to be going flush house, which like we probably are, why is there so many 7s? Yo, you're actually right. There's 7 7s. That's kind of weird. And they scale the same. Yeah, I think this is definitely flush house. Normally I would jump at the opportunity for an Eternal Burnt Joker first shop, but I just if we're playing flush house, I just don't think it's good. I think I'm gonna skip, unfortunately. 7 2s, yeah, I saw that as well. It's a bit wild. Decent Weejonkler run. Give me Natty Flush House. Let me unlock. Nope. That'd be so sick. I bet this run dies on Ante 7. Your mod privileges are being revoked if you predicted that correctly. Red card is terrible. Sun! 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 Oh! We actually got it. Wait, that's actually comp as shit. Holy moly. Can we gamble on that? Gamble on the run dying on Ante 7? This makes me want to use Erratic more. I mean, this is just like extraordinary luck on Erratic, to be fair. Okay, this is what I was greeting for. Maybe I shouldn't have played that hard into it, but I'm pretty sure Flush House beats this blind with... yeah, it's just automatic flames, so that was a worthy greed, and now we have it unlocked, and we have more hearts in the dick. So we are completely fine here. Droll Joker. This is like a prime opportunity. This scores so poorly, but this is also like a prime opportunity to get a sticker on this. So I think I'm just going to rip it. And if we whiff the flush house, that kind of prevents us from dying. More hearts in the what? What do you mean? What did I... I'm confused. Let's go for you. Unfortunate, but still playable, so we'll take it. Streamer's Australian, mate? Chat. I don't understand. I'm kind of scared. This is definitely worth greeting for, right? No, it's not. Lucky trigger. Damn. Eight smackaroonies. They want me to play the straight flush build, but that is not happening. Kevbo, wear the bloodstone and oops. True. Kind of got scammed on that, man. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit sad over it. It's okay, though. Sag? Lucky cards hate me? Flush House hates me? It's on ante 7 right after we die. I will be irate. Take that for right now. Go next. Investment tag is even like somewhat enticing, but nah. Dog shit hand. Would have been beautiful if we had a sun card. That's okay. Surely I agreed for this. Actually, no, I don't. I'm an idiot, bro. I just do this. Molt trigger. You gotta be shitting me. It's fine, chat. Zany proc. Well, we didn't die on ante 7, and that's what matters, chat. All right. I'm gonna for real get out of here. He threw, yeah. In retrospectively, I don't know why I was going for Flush House. Apparently, I just always envisioned that I have a blue seal in my hand. I don't know why I did that. 2 flushes there would have been perfectly fine. My brain is kind of rotten, but anyway. Smash like, love you guys. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired and have meds running through me and a welt on my leg that kind of looks like a gunshot wound, like only somewhat kidding. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, come to the Twitch. It's usually more lively in there. Sub to the Variety channel. It's plugged. I still got to plug it on the Twitch, but it's plugged in the description on YouTube, I believe. Oh, I actually didn't plug it there either. It's in the Discord. Join the Discord. It's plugged in the Discord. First video on the channel is about Clover Pit. I have more videos planned. I just need to edit them and so on. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Again, sorry it was such a short stream, but it's been a weekend, so I'll try to make it up this week. Who knows? But yeah, stay safe, sleep well, and have a good. Was it from peeing outside? No, it was actually from doing yard work. It was actually from tearing my back porch off so that they could fix my water. So it was indirectly linked to the water fiasco that happened last month, but it was not from pissing outside, no. Or maybe it was. I'm speculating that it was from doing yard work, but maybe one of the goobers just latched onto me when I was taking a piss. Who knows? Don't you know the rhythm? Huh? I'm confused. Anyway, smash like. Also, ginger syrup. I didn't see it until just now. 7 stream streak, W. Next YouTube video, I got AIDS from my water breaking. Chat, it's not, first off, crazy title. Might steal that. Chat, it's not AIDS, okay? It's not. It just isn't. But anyway. Ugh. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Join the Discord. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one, fellas. Is it fruit disease? If you pee on a tree, you'll get a tick on your dick. Ah, gotcha. That's kind of funny. Is it fruit disease? What do you mean fruit? Oh, yeah, it is fruit disease. I just now got that. Yeah, it is limes. I was afflicted with limes. But again, I'm on meds for it, so we're chilling. Go offline? Kev. Shut up! No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Kev. Anyway. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.